incredible journey. It's been a very tough training camp, very tough 10 months. A lot of, I came like 3 weeks ago. I hurt my knee, tore my MCL completely, hurt my ACL and all those stuff. Man, wanted to call out this fight, but couldn't see myself retreat from this fight.
Hey guys, welcome to another video for Anatomy and Physiology. And holy smokes, if what I just heard is correct, that is pretty insane. Francis Ngannou just fought another 265-pound giant who had every intention of inflicting as much pain as possible or just completely knocking him out. He just fought that fight with a torn MCL and an injured ACL. It's crazy. And the reason why it blows my mind is because I've had this injury before. Now, I didn't have a complete tear of the MCL, but I had a pretty badly strained MCL, and it is incredibly painful. My knee swelled up so bad and I could barely walk. I just felt it throbbing for days. And to think that this guy just fought an entire 5-round fight with Cyril Gane and withstood that pain, and with the partially, he just said he had an injured ACL. Thank God he didn't tear it. Let's just hope he didn't tear it. He could have very well torn it and not even realize it. And so I just want to take a moment and just kind of talk about the structures around the knee that help stabilize it. And the one that I have highlighted here is this is your MCL. This is your medial collateral ligament. Medial, it's medial towards the middle because here's the head of the femur, and this is the hip joint right here. And so you know that we're looking at the medial side. So this is the medial collateral ligament. And so, of course, this will be the ALL, the anterior lateral ligament, and then your lateral collateral ligament as well. And so I've never injured those before, so I can't tell you how or if those are painful. But I do know that the MCL strain is incredibly painful. So I can't imagine what a fully torn MCL feels like. And so in addition to what he said, he also said he injured his ACL. Now this is the PCL. This is the posterior cruciate ligament. The MCL is more profound. It's deeper inside the knee. And what the ACL prevents the knee from doing is it prevents the tibia from basically dislocating anteriorly. So it helps maintain structure. Now, not just that though. The ACL is not the only structure that helps. Now, of course, even the MCL, there's an orchestra, if you will, of pieces here, of parts that help keep any kind of joint stable. And one of the more important ones that I want to highlight also before taking off is the muscles. So looking here at the posterior side of the muscle of the leg. Now you don't see the ACL back there, but you're seeing the leg flex. Okay, so this is knee flexation, right? So anytime that the angle between the two bones are closing, that's flexation. And the muscles that are responsible for that, which also aid in keeping the tibia from prolapsing or from dislocating anteriorly, are the hamstring groups on the posterior thigh. So here you have your biceps femoris, the long head, and then you have a semitendinosus and your semimembranosus. So this is basically the hamstring group that aid in keeping that ACL in line, that tibia in line. So, he may very well have torn an ACL, or he could have just, not torn it, but he could still have competed at a high level because of the strength of his hamstrings. And if you look at Francis Ngannou, this guy is a genetic freak. So I would not be surprised at all if, he was still able to perform the way he did with a torn or even injured ACL, just based off of the fact that, you can pretty much well guess, because he's a world-class athlete, that his hamstrings are pretty strong, and they could help support any other injured ligament that he has in his knee. So in any case, I just wanted to highlight these structures that keep the knee stable. And congratulations to Francis Ngannou, and hopefully he didn't, make his injuries any worse. The MCL, he doesn't necessarily have to have surgery. I've heard of a lot of athletes playing without an MCL. ACL, on the other hand, yeah, you might get away with it with one event because of adrenaline and so on, but ultimately it's a crucial part to maintaining knee stability. And if he did tear it, or even if he has a partial tear, he might be able to escape surgery, but if he has a complete tear, like a 3rd-degree tear, then yeah, he's gonna have to have surgery and a long healing process. And so in any case, thanks for listening and watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.